I know you just got out of a relationship and the breakup, bro. I just know like when you love someone so much, and you break up, it's the worst feeling ever. You just feel depressed. Like I just want to know how you handled it and like, you know, how you went about it.
My situation was really tough because it was plastered all over the internet.
Yeah.
Was there anything that like helped you forget or make it easier?
It was just ridiculous that we weren't even able to mourn like our dog's death because people were sending us hate. It was just I'm not gonna lie, it was a really dark time. Like I didn't upload on YouTube for a long time. I think the only thing that helped was literally.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of the official podcast. We are on episode 6.
Number 6.
Oh my gosh. And you guys already know who the fuck is here.
Oh my God, I'm nervous.
We have our first freaking guest.
Give a round of applause to Brawadis.
Yo. Hey, wait, time out. Which camera do I look at? That one or that one?
You could look at this one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yo, thank you guys so much for having me. I really, really appreciate it. It's actually an honor to be the first guest because I know this podcast is going to blow the fuck up.
Oh, thank
so
you.
just being the first guest, I love you guys. Thank you.
I got to dap you up,
We
bro.
love you too.
Yeah, I love you, bro.
This is going to be legendary, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. We have a lot of crazy, juicy shit that we're going to be talking about today. So stay tuned. Go get some freaking shots in. Go get some snacks. Grab whatever the fuck you want. And let's get straight into it.
We took some shots, actually.
Yes, we did take some shots. We're also going to be taking a shot on camera.
I was going to say, you said juicy questions. If you want the like full truth and 100% honesty, we need to take a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We need a shot right now before we
got
start.
To spice things up a little, you know?
Yes, we also have a champagne bottle to pop open for our first guest. And of course, you guys already know what type of bottle it is.
Oh, yeah.
Period and story.
For the first guest, you know, thank you so much, Brandon, for pulling up. Means a lot to us.
Yes.
Stage. That's crazy.
I had this bottle for over a year now, and I'm popping it open for the first guest.
Man, I feel honored. I swear, I feel honored.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Guys, we're also doing a truth or drink on Brandon's channel. Go watch that on Brawadis. It will be up 2 days from now. So on Sunday.
Thank you.
Yes. Also, if you guys are wondering, what are you guys wearing?
Oh, my God.
What does it look like? What does it look like we're wearing?
Oh, yeah. Toxic Love, GMB's official brand, not merch.
This is not merch. This is our brand. And you guys got to take a good look at it. Take a good look. Oh.
Don't mind the water.
That's not water, homie. That's tequila.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to need a set. I swear.
Hey, you're on the PR list.
Please, please. I need those are actually dope. I love the message. It's simple, but like it still stands out. Everybody could wear it. I love it.
Yeah.
I love
Thank you
it.
so much, bro. We've been working on it for months, and I'm about to cry.
Not even months. We've been working on this for 2 years.
Damn.
2 years, actually. I had the
We've been working
idea.
on this, for 2 years.
Finally pulled the trigger.
Yeah. Finally did it. Made it come true.
There's another colorway, by the way.
Yeah.
Just wait for the next episode.
We were supposed to actually wear that colorway today, but we're waiting. We're just waiting because we don't want to show you guys just yet.
Initial drop date, July 1st, if I'm not wrong. But we will keep you guys updated, so stay tuned. Join our early access gang, link in description. We have like 123,000 members in there. You guys get everything early, so go ahead. It's free, completely free. We're not charging nothing. So.
Yep. But should we take a shot?
Let's take a shot.
We need to. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay. Oh, this is my. Oh.
Hey.
Oh.
You know I'm gonna need a chaser. You know.
Yeah.
If my cheeks turn red, that's just how it is.
Okay.
Cheers.
Can I give a cheers?
Yes.
All right. Cheers to. Sorry. Cheers to your guys' podcast. Wish you guys nothing but the best and most successful podcast in the future.
Oh yeah.
Let's get it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Let's get it.
Period. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
Terrible taste, great feeling. Spoken like a true alcoholic right there.
He described it perfectly.
Right?
I'm just gonna put the leftover in here.
Is this ASMR?
Wait, leftover? No. You didn't kill it?
I put the leftover in the juice.
Nah. Oh, the juice. Okay.
A little cheat code.
Okay.
Oh, you're smart.
Okay.
Now we're ready.
Now we're ready.
Now we're ready.
All right. Well, we obviously have a lot of questions for you, but I think the first initial thing is, where did you grow up? I feel that first let me start off with this. Have you ever been on a podcast before?
I've been on my brother's podcast.
Okay.
You know, I don't know if that counts because he's family, so I had to be on that. Whether he wanted me as a guest or not, I'm his brother, so you better put me on there, Brian. And then I've done like 2 other podcasts, but I feel like this one is, like, I love the setup and just everything about it. Like, this definitely feels like a podcast.
Yeah. Thank you. I took my hard energy to this room.
Yeah. No, I know it was all you. You told me it was all you. Yeah.
All me.
These guys. But yeah. Would you ever start your own podcast?
I feel like I would love to start a podcast if it was sports related. If you guys don't know, I love basketball. I love all sports, but basketball is like my main. So I would love to start a podcast and maybe have some NBA players on it, because I feel like kind of similar to you guys, where I'm a YouTuber, so I post YouTube videos, but on a podcast, I could share kind of a different side of myself, which thank you guys for allowing me to do that.
Yeah, of course.
I feel like if I have a sports podcast, NBA players, people just know them as like, oh, they play basketball.
But on you got to hop on that quick because you just gave the idea.
Oh, so hey, no one take it. But hey, you got to have NBA player homies to do that, which I do. So not everyone could do it. But
hey, that's fire idea, bro.
Yeah, they can share.
Never done before.
You know, they could like share their actual life with people that a lot of people don't know. So we'll see. Maybe one day in the future. No one take my idea, by the way. But yeah.
But
if you guys take it, just know. Don't even watch that person because they just took the idea.
Don't even watch that person.
We're sending all the Dobermans after you guys. Just know that. Just know.
Yeah, for real. But on your basketball topic, I always wanted to. I never really got into basketball that way. I've always watched it growing up because like my dad would put it on. Some things like that. But what made you like the Suns?
Okay, so I live in San Diego. Everyone there is like a Lakers fan.
Lakers all the way. Paul George, you watching this?
Paul George,
you my boy.
Bro, he's not even on the Lakers.
What is he on?
Bro,
Larry Bird then, bro. What's up?
Bro, there's no way. Okay, no, where I live, San Diego, everyone's a Lakers fan. So for me, honestly, the reason I'm a Suns fan, everyone asks this, but when I was like 10 years old, that's when I first started getting into basketball. It was like, the year was 2006. There's no sports team in San Diego. So the Suns in 2006, they were the best team in basketball. So I'm like a little kid, 10 years old. I was like, damn, I like the Suns. They're the best. And then that's why I like them ever since then. But it was a big tease because ever since then, they haven't won one championship.
Don't matter. They're going to win for sure.
I hope so.
I know Booker because of you, actually, bro.
A lot of people, Bro,
I used to come home from school, like middle school, and like throw my backpack on the ground and just open my laptop. Watch you and your brother all day.
That's crazy.
I would switch over, bro, when you had the Lexus with the red interior, bro.
Dude, that's crazy. That's so OG.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro, I'm OG.
Okay, I have a question for you guys then.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm here on your guys' podcast as your guys' guest, but like you mentioned, you used to watch my videos. Is it like a surreal feeling? Like,
bro, it's the same exact feeling which you got when you met Booker, probably.
That's crazy,
bro.
Like, it was unreal to me. Even like meeting Rug and you guys, like I met your parents, like you guys are super like genuine and humble people.
Thank
like,
you, bro.
That's what I rock with, bro. I don't really trust anyone, so
thank you.
When I first met you guys, I felt your vibe instantly.
Yeah,
like,
thank you.
Hella cool people.
Yeah, I felt that when we met you guys for the first time. I don't mean for this to come off not humble.
Yeah.
But it almost felt like it was supposed to happen.
Yeah.
It felt very comfortable immediately.
Yeah.
When we met you guys immediately just started talking to us, and I just immediately knew that it was genuine.
And we're both Middle Eastern too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Right? No, I know what you mean. Like, it didn't feel like a collab with like 2 influencers. It felt like we were homies, like, you know, like we had met before. Yeah, because there's like, I mean, same goes to you guys. There's a lot of influencers I've met that, I don't need to say names. I'm sure you guys have had similar experiences. They're just
awkward
in a nice way, like rude, cocky, like they just whatever.
I know what you mean, bro. All of the above.
We actually did talk about that on a podcast, and it got clipped, and I saw it on TikTok, and there was people on TikTok talking about, this is how GMB always thinks. They always think that people are after them, this and that. So it's really refreshing for you to say that as well. Yeah. Because I know me and Garik weren't tripping. We've been to so many events, and people are not genuine, especially other influencers.
Exactly.
There's a bunch of snakes in the grass.
They think it's a competition.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to be a competition with you. I just want to get to know you.
Exactly.
You know, we're trying to all eat.
Yeah, exactly.
We could be like like that too, and like freaking step on people's necks and act all big and stuff.
Yeah.
But like we're at the point where we're like we deserved all this.
Yeah.
How do I say this?
You deserve it.
We're humble, basically.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what I was gonna say. I've met so many influencers that just aren't that way. So when like you guys asked me to come on the podcast, it was a no-brainer. I'm like, hell yeah, because I rock with you guys. You guys are like, I don't care how big you are. If you ask me to collab, like if I don't rock with you, I'm kind of like, I'll pass. It's more about like being genuine. You guys are genuine. You guys are humble. So, you know.
Yeah, thank you, bro. I appreciate that, bro.
That.
If you ever need us, we're there.
No, I got you. Thank you.
How did that feel though? Going back to you meeting. Because Garik was telling me that you went to the Suns game, right?
Yeah.
And you met the team.
Yeah.
How was that feeling?
It was like, I'm not gonna lie. I could say it now because like I'm not in the moment.
Yeah.
I was sweating like crazy. Yeah. My face was all red. I was like literally shaking. Like, okay, I'll never forget. They were going. They were about a paintball, and I went there to meet them. The whole team was there, and then they were like, oh, like, because I was a YouTuber at the time, so they probably saw me as like, oh, this guy's cool, he's a YouTuber. But me, I saw them as like, damn, this is like the Phoenix Suns. So they asked me to paintball with them, and I made the craziest excuse because I was too nervous. I was like, oh, I have a haircut appointment. I really need to go. But it was really just because I was way too nervous. I couldn't even talk. I couldn't even talk. So I just got my pictures, filmed a little vlog part, and then left. I was like, later on down the line, now I wish I stayed and went paintballing with the Phoenix Suns team. But before, I was like, I would have fainted. Like literally would have passed out if I stayed. And
that's crazy, bro.
Like, yeah, it was just like, imagine meeting your guys' favorite celebrity growing up. Like I used to watch all the Suns games as a kid. I never thought the day would come where I would even go to a game, let alone meet them. Like it was just insane. And now fast forward to 2024 and like half the team follows me on Instagram. I got half their phone numbers. Devin Booker has been to my house. I've been to his house.
That's legendary,
That's
bro.
crazy.
Like I don't even pay. I don't know if I should say this, but I don't even pay to go to the games. Like they literally send me out whenever I want. It's insane. Like
also you're Himothy.
I'm Himothy when it comes to the Suns. So hey, I deserve it though. I rocked with the Suns when they were trash.
Oh yeah.
I watched every game when they were the worst team. Exactly.
Number one fan right here.
Dude, yeah. So now that they're good, I'm glad they remember that I was there through the dark years and they repay me now. So but it's super dope, and I don't know, it's crazy.
Yeah, you even named your dog
after him.
Shout
out to the Suns.
Booker. That's literally my dog's name, Devin Booker. So
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's crazy, man.
Oh my goodness. But getting back to your dog, Booker, he's your dog, right?
Yeah, he's my dog.
He's your dog. You were saying he's bad, right?
He has a little he has an attitude.
Yeah.
I mean, Garik,
we deal with that.
Would you say Britney has a little attitude, right? She's like a little Booker, right?
A little?
Okay.
Oh my God. She's like a Chihuahua with a Doberman mix with like half a Latina, like just freaking everything.
You know what
like, she doesn't say good morning to me in the morning. That's how like cranky she is.
She says, "Wake the fuck up."
Her morning times are the worst.
Yeah. I hate being woken up. I just don't bother me in the morning. I've always been like that since I was little.
And don't sleep next to me then.
Yeah, so I've always been like that since I was little. Like my brother is here. If you know, even my dad will tell you, don't bother me in the morning. Well, if I'm getting up to use the restroom or to go get breakfast, let me wake up,
do your thing
let
first.
me do my thing, and then I'll warm up to you and be like, hi, good morning.
Yeah.
It's just...
I on purpose smuggle her. Like I like get on top of her. I hug her. I kiss her. And
that's your job. You're her man. You're supposed to bother her.
I'm like, dude,
you know?
get off. I'm like, I don't want to be touched
tell me good morning
right now.
Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, so I'd say Booker is like a little bit like you. He has a little attitude. He doesn't like to be bothered. He's a little cranky, but he's cute. His looks make up for his...
Oh, he looks so fluffy, bro.
Yeah, he's very
That's
fluffy.
How our wiener
he looks
dog
like this.
Like yeah, he is. He feels like this too, actually.
No way.
So, yeah.
That's how our wiener dog is. Our wiener dog is so cute, and the fact that he's so cute, it makes up for his bad attitude.
You can't get mad at that.
Yeah, you can't get mad at him.
I know.
Bro, he gives you this eyes and like this look.
Yes. I mean,
does he roll over on his back and look at you? Ever?
He used to. Then he got kind of fat, so now he only goes like 3/4 of the way because if he goes on his back, he can't get back up. But I love Booker. He's literally my screensaver. I don't know if you guys could see.
He's a poodle, right? Full poodle?
No, he's a golden doodle.
A golden doodle.
Yeah, a mini. Well, he used to be mini, and then he
got big.
He got a little big, so he's like a big mini.
Dude, I feel like that happens a lot because my aunt was just telling me that there was a wiener dog fest, and we were supposed to go.
We were supposed to go to that and film.
We were supposed to going to a wiener dog fest, and actually one of my aunt's best friends ended up going, and she has the same type of wiener dog that we do, which is a mini dachshund. And when people were asking her, "Oh, what type of wiener dog is he?" and she would say a mini dachshund, and they were like, "That's not a mini dachshund." And our dogs are the same size. So I'm like, wait, is my dog not a mini? Did they lie to us?
Wait, he's not a mini?
I don't know. At this point, I don't know.
He's a mini.
I think he is a mini because I've seen some big Doberman. I've seen some big wiener dogs and they're like huge. Massive.
They look like Slinky or something.
Yeah, they're massive. And he's pretty small. He's about that big.
Yeah.
No, he's like this now.
Yeah, look, he's getting a little fat too right now.
Yeah, that's
I don't know how they get fat like
exactly. Fast. Yeah, you got to be on top of it. I'm putting my dog on a diet. Yeah, he's big.
That's why. That's what makes them fat. After,
really?
Yeah, you didn't know this?
No.
So after they get fixed, I don't know why, but every single one of my dogs that I've noticed, especially Scar.
Yeah.
After I got him fixed, dude, he was fat.
Really? That makes sense.
As shit. And we told our trainer, look, he's getting fat. Our trainer hiked him, worked him the fuck out. Now he's he's
got muscles like when he stands up, you can see his back muscles. It's crazy.
Damn. Yeah, right now it's taking him. I don't know why he's kind of going through like a weird moment where he's taking a really long time to gain weight. So I don't know what's going on with that, but I've been giving him like some weight gainer protein. Yeah, it's been working, so I think he'll get better.
Definitely the neuter, the chopping of the nuts.
Yeah, I was gonna say
that happens, dude. But okay, I wanted to ask you this. Because you're Middle Eastern, right? Like Garik said?
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what your nationality is.
Yeah.
I've always wondered because Garik's Armenian, but you've always said that you guys are Middle Eastern, but I don't know exactly what.
We're Chaldean.
Okay.
So to be a little more specific, Chaldean is, so my parents are from Iraq.
Okay.
And we're Catholic. The majority of the Middle Easterns are Muslim. So like Chaldeans it's like a small percentage of Middle Easterns are Catholic and Chaldeans are Catholic. So we're Chaldean. Assyrian, we're not Assyrian, but it's very similar. If you guys have heard people say they're Assyrian, but yeah, we're Chaldean. So both my parents from Iraq, they were born there, but me and my brother were born here. But we're very like traditional. Like our first language was Chaldean, Aramaic. We didn't learn English till we were in 5th grade. 5 years old in kindergarten. We went to school and we learned English. So the first like 4 or 5 years of our life, we literally just spoke Aramaic with my parents at the house. So
that's hella unique, bro. Yeah, actually.
Yeah, like I'm more like I speak good English, but I'm more fluent in speaking Chaldean than I am in English, which is crazy.
Yeah, I lost my Armenian, bro. Like,
really?
I like it's broken, but I'm hella like how you said it, family oriented. And, like how do I say
traditional,
like very traditional. Like we would eat Armenian food like all the time. I would have to talk Armenian in the household only. But then like I started going to public schools and like talking English, and I just stopped talking Armenian in the household and just forgot it all. I don't forget it all, but
it's broken, like you said.
I stutter a lot.
Yeah,
bro.
That's how my brother is. Because for me, luckily, my homie Dennis is also Chaldean, and I lived with him, so we were speaking it back and forth. So that helped me
get it back,
keep it, and get it back.
Dennis
my brother, he's still good. He understands it, but it's a little bit more broken. Like, my mom will take me to like a wedding or something. I'll go with my mom and dad, and then they'll always be like, "Damn, your son's Chaldean is really good." Talking about me, I'm like, "Yeah, it was my first language, so it's cool." But yeah, we're very traditional. We eat like Middle Eastern food all the time, and like, yeah.
Growing up, do you think that your parents were strict? Or no? Because Garik would tell me that his parents were a little strict.
Yeah.
And even starting YouTube, my parents are very different. My dad is Mexican. My mom is Swiss. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my mom is from Switzerland. My mom's dad is American.
Bro, she got Italian in her, Puerto Rican, like everything, bro.
I was gonna say, I thought I knew you were half Hispanic, and then I thought the other half was just American white. I didn't know.
No, my grandma speaks fluent Swiss. Like not fluent, but she speaks English.
Yeah.
But Swiss, and then my great grandma. If you met my great grandma, sweetest lady. She knows English,
God,
but she has such a hard accent. She makes the best dessert.
I need to try her dessert still.
Well, yeah, chocolate, Swiss chocolate.
Yes.
Yeah,
her story is so crazy.
Yeah, my great grandma's love story. We gotta talk about that. So crazy. Sure. She's just a very traditional woman because she grew up in a different, obviously, genre than we did. But
she's the definition of loyalty, bro.
Yeah,
really?
Yes.
Yes, she is. But yeah, my mom is Swiss and American, and my dad is full Mexican.
Okay.
Yes. So obviously, when I told them that I was starting YouTube, they were like, okay, cool.
Do your thing.
Yeah. But when Garik started to tell his parents that he was doing YouTube, they told him, you need to do this instead.
Yeah. Now, first of all, I tried starting that with my brother and sister a long time ago, like back in the day when I was in middle school. I was like, yo, let's prank each other. I think it'll be funny. And my brother's like, if you prank me, I'm gonna sock you. I'm gonna make your arm numb. I'm like, all right, bro. I go to my sister. She's like, I'll tell mom. Like, I'm like, you know what? Whatever.
But you've always trying to been on your grind though. You've been on your grind though since you were in middle school. So look how it paid off.
Yeah, and then I tried again in COVID times in high school. My brother did give me advice. He's like, bro, you're unique. You're funny. Like, go with it. Because we got older and stuff. So he realized like, you got potential, bro. Keep doing it. Keep writing it. Because I would make TikToks at school, like funny cartoon characters in my school before I met Britney. So I got like 180K followers. And
really?
Like, I wasn't even getting paid. It was just for fun.
Yeah, for fun. Yeah.
And then when I met her, I'm like, yo, let's switch my account to a couple's account.
Yeah.
So,
hey, best decision you could have made. Now look at you guys both taking over this game.
God blessed us, bro.
Right?
It's crazy. Yeah, but did your parents ever tell you not to do YouTube, or were they more strict on that? Because even now, I think you were saying like your parents, I think, just started to kind of see how serious YouTube was.
My parents are more like older, like they're 60 years old, but they still look very young. They don't look their age, but they don't speak English too well, but they understand English, and their English is very broken, but they don't know what like social media is and stuff.
And I know.
They were locked up for like 15 years too, so like...
Oh, shit, okay.
My dad less, but... So they were like... They don't know what's up with social media. They don't know if it's a real job or not, but now they see people coming up to me, like asking for pics and stuff. Damn. They're like, oh yeah, that's my son.
Yeah.
But it's very new to them.
Nah, for me, luckily, my brother started a year before me. Okay. So he was the one that had to take the heat from my parents. And I was there. Obviously, we lived in the same house. So like I would hear it. My parents weren't too happy.
Yeah.
Not that they would yell at him or get mad, but it was just more like, yo, Brian, like, are you sure you don't want to go to college? Are you sure you don't want to do this and do that? Are you sure you want to play video games and open up a YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Because like you said, they don't understand, at least back then, social media was so new. My brother started 10, 11 years ago. It wasn't as big as it is now. So when you tell your parents, oh, I want to do this, do that, social media, they're like, hell no, like whatever. But my brother pushed through it, and now look at him.
It out.
Over 20 million, over 25 million subscribers, one of the biggest YouTubers on the platform. So luckily for me, when I started, my parents were like, okay, yeah, do your thing. Like, but I would imagine though, if I was the first one, it would be tough, like how Garik years were. So yeah, but my story is a little different. I was working at a grocery store, and then I was going to college to be my major was like media studies and journalism, because I wanted to be a reporter for the Phoenix Suns.
Oh, okay.
So I was like 2.5 years into my college, and I was just working a full-time like minimum wage job just to like pay for random shit. And then my grocery store, they got bought out. So they laid off. They had to fire all the baggers. I was a bagger, like literally would just bag groceries and push carts. So when they fired everyone, I was literally depressed. I was like, fuck, like I got to find a new job, and I'm in college. Like I don't have too much time, whatever. And then I just started a YouTube channel. And
did Brian ever motivate you? Like,
yeah, my brother was definitely like, when I got fired, he was like, bro, like that was like, he was just doing video games at the time. Like vlogging wasn't really a thing. Like we've been doing YouTube for that long, where vlogging was like not even a thing.
Remember,
yeah, I was just gonna say I totally forgot that phase came from
video games.
Yeah, I totally forgot that, because I would see FaZe Rug on YouTube, but doing the real life, the real life things and stuff like that. That when Garik told me that when he used to watch Rug, that it was when he was in like on the computer,
trick shot,
also the cocaine prank and stuff like that. That time zone.
Yeah. Now my brother definitely was like, bro, I mean, try like open up a YouTube channel. You never know what could happen. And then I would just talk about basketball. And then after a while, me and my brother both, he went from video games to real life. I went from basketball to real life. And then now we are where we are today, which is crazy. It's crazy to think that if I never got laid off from the grocery store, like,
would you have that passion?
Hell no. You know? I literally did it kind of because I was forced to. Like, I didn't find a new job and I was in college, so I just didn't really have the time to work another full-time job. YouTube was done at my own time. So I was like, okay, let me just try it. And then I posted daily for my first 2 years. I posted 700 videos in 700 days.
That's
like literally right when I started. It was I would daily vlog. Like,
I remember you guys would every day, every day, like no rest. Like I would come home from school. I'm like, yes, I'm expecting a video.
Yeah. And like I was still in school, so like my class would start at 9 a.m., 8:50 to be exact. So I'd wake up at like 5 a.m. to edit my video. I would vlog at school, like just to get content, like vlog in my college classes and everything. My dad would wake up to go to his liquor store. He owns a liquor store. That was his job. And he would open my door 5 a.m. He'd be leaving to work. He'd see me. I'd be editing my video. He would say bye to me, and then I would say bye. And I would finish editing, upload, go to school, film again, and like every day.
That's crazy. We tried in December to film every day, to post every single day. Let me tell you, it is insanely hard, and for the mental health, it's insane.
Oh my
God. It took a really big toll on us. We were talking about it on our last podcast.
I give you guys hella respect for that, bro.
Yeah,
thank you.
And you guys did it for like a year.
We did it like 2 years. But I will say though, YouTube is different now than it was back then. Back then you could, I don't want to say post just anything and it would do good, but it was before Mr. Beast and before all these people. So now the standards are a little bit higher. You can't just post like bullshit. Trust me, sometimes I'll film a video that's not that good. I'll post it and it does not perform well. Whereas before you could get away with posting some bullshit and it would still perform well. But now other YouTubers have set the standard higher. So daily vlogging is a lot harder now than it was before. Not to say it wasn't tough before. Like I deserve this
crazy shit.
It's a little tricky sometimes because sometimes me and Garik are like, okay, we have to film today. And he's like, let's vlog today. Yeah. Like, okay, cool. So we end up vlogging and we will think that it's not that good of a video and then we'll upload it. He's like, damn, babe, it's doing really good. Yeah. People are sitting here and telling us to keep vlogging like this.
Yes.
So I'm like, okay, let's film another one. We film another one, we upload it. People are like, nah, can we get back to the pranks?
I know.
I'm like, oh my gosh.
It just goes back to like, you literally can't please everybody. We were talking about this off camera.
Yeah,
like,
we were.
You just like... Trust me, I get the same comments. We want the vlogs back. We want the OG vlogs. I'll post one. Okay, cool. Everyone loves it. If I do like 2 or 3 in a row, dude, is this all you're gonna post? Like, you're so boring. I'm like, all right, guys. So you can never please everybody. It's like, it is what it is. That's just.
I just think like the key is to be versatile nowadays.
That's true. Yeah. Do a little bit of everything and being consistent.
Consistent.
You gotta post, like have a schedule, be on top of your shit. These breaks and stuff are.
You could get ideas from other creators and make it better.
Put your own twist.
Not copy it exactly, but you know, put your own twist to them and stuff. Yeah, that's how we used to do with our couples videos in TikTok. We would see couples that would post it and we'd be like, let's do this, we'll make it our own twist and better.
People that hate on that are so weird. Like me and my brother, that's how we get all of our ideas. We see other YouTubers do it and then we just put our own twist on the trend.
Oh yeah, different people.
Dude, people that are like, oh, you copy this, you copy that. Oh, I got news for you. Everything's already been done in this world. You are not the first person to do anything. Like
exactly.
Like everyone just dude, like my outfit, I guarantee someone's probably gonna see this and be like, damn, I kind of like that shirt. I'm gonna go. Like we're trained to just look at other things and want to do them. So like,
or like tattoos also.
Tattoos, exactly. That's
why they give that title also of influencer. Because you influence.
Damn, I never thought about that.
Yeah.
I look at myself as a creator though.
Content creator.
Influencer just like it's like cool. Like I do influence people, but some of the things I do is not like
to be influenced.
I don't want people to do what I'm doing. Like
same.
You know?
That's true. Influencer. Yeah, that's true. I never actually like dug deep into the term. I just say, I'm an influencer, content creator. But when you put it that way,
so much better.
I'm a content creator. Yeah. No one call me an influencer no more. I don't want to hear
over here too.
Yeah. I like saying content creator, just how Garik said, because I know I'm not perfect. Just like anybody in this world, I'm not perfect.
Yeah, no one is.
But I don't want to influence people with some mistakes that I be doing. I know there's a lot of people that
everyone makes mistakes.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that. I mean, there's a lot of YouTubers and everything that we all make mistakes, but I wouldn't want anybody to take from that and then be influenced.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. It's freaking crazy though, because we're just talking about all of this, how we don't really like that title, influencers, and we also don't like the title fans. I don't like saying fans.
I say supporters.
I say supporters too.
Same.
I don't like saying
family, like
family's dope. Yeah.
I don't like saying fans, because I don't want you to be
below
or
that's same,
or put you at a different place. I don't like that.
Same.
You sit here and you watch me, you're supporting.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't want you to be a fan.
Yeah.
I think that says
they're the reason why we're even here.
Exactly.
Right
now.
They call themselves fans. That's cool, but I feel like if we say it from our mouth, it's just like, oh, you're my fans. It just, I know we don't mean any harm, but it just I'd rather say, oh, my supporters, my viewers, like
viewers.
I'm like that too. I'm the same way.
Yes.
We're back and we're about to pop open this champagne. This is champagne, right?
I think so.
Ace of Spades. Shout out Future.
This is crazy. This is gonna be my first time actually drinking this champagne. We got this gifted to us for
moving in our first place, I think.
No, this was given to us from Arson.
From Arson, yeah.
Yeah, Arson gave this to us. Arson gave this to us.
Housewarming gift, I think.
Are you sure it's on our engagement?
Maybe it's our engagement.
Maybe, because I think he gave us 2 of these. Arson's given us 2 of these hoes.
Can I speak on what Garik wanted to do before Britney yelled at him off camera? He wanted to explode the champagne in the room, and the champagne was gonna go everywhere, and the bottle cap was gonna pop through the roof. Britney's like, nah, that's definitely not happening.
Did I do it?
Garik. No, dude, we have freaking expensive mics and expensive equipment in here. I'm not trying to get all that shit sticky and
Garik, you know me.
Messed up.
Do it.
Yeah.
I say do it.
Dude,
but we gotta listen to Britney though. She's we gotta listen to her.
Don't, dude.
Okay, hold up. That was an accident. I can tell. Look at his face. That was an accident.
What the fuck?
Dude.
Oh my gosh.
Where did that even go?
Yeah, where'd it go?
There, you almost got Gunner in the face.
Oh my god.
It literally went toop.
Hey man. It came to life.
Hey, the memories.
It's
we got a
because
memory.
you shook it a bit. It's because you shook it a bit. Imagine if you fully shook it. That shit would have been so bad.
That was crazy.
That would take someone's eye out. Dude.
Bro.
Imagine if you got the light. Oh my gosh.
That would have been good content though.
Freaking hard. For our engagement party, I actually popped open a bottle of champagne, and I shook it. I popped it open, and it exploded right into Garik's face. Like, his eyes. Dude, and he was recording a video. He was recording a video, and he was like, ah! He was wiping his eyes. He's like, fuck, it got into my eyes. And he's recording the video still, and I didn't even notice it's in his face.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yes! And so after he stopped recording and he went to the side and he was wiping his eyes, he's like, dude, it got into my eyes. He opens his eyes are like bright red.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
That's funny.
Yeah, champagne in your eyes is no joke. No joke at all. But this is going to be my first time trying this champagne. I usually do a rosé. So cheers, guys.
I just believe that happened.
Dude, it's because you wanted to do it.
Cheers.
But it was an accident.
I manifested that.
Cheers, guys. Cheers.
Oh, yeah. To the first guest.
To the first guest. And cheers to everybody that supports us and makes this happen, because this like we always say, isn't done without you. And this is a big blessing. And I always like to make that known, that this is the biggest blessing, and we appreciate every single person.
Love you guys. Hey, cheers them too.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Are you supposed to swivel this?
That's wine.
Swivel is crazy.
Swivel.
Swivel.
Damn.
It's actually good.
It tastes like water.
Ever since I got it like 2 years ago. Shout out to Arson, my brother. It's 2 years aged.
2 years aged Ace of Spades.
Damn,
that's what it's called?
Good.
Ace of Spades, yeah.
This is Rick Ross's brand, right? Is this Rick Ross's brand, or he just promotes it?
Future promotes it, even though I don't even know if it's his.
Oh, I thought it was Rick Ross. No, Rick Ross does Ciroc, right?
No, sorry.
Like
P. Diddy does Ciroc. I don't know.
No
but
way.
Diddy. No Diddy.
No way.
Rick Ross does
I know which one. It's a champagne too, right?
No.
Rosé.
Wait,
yeah, it's rosé. It's
Yeah,
rosé.
rosé champagne.
Yeah. Yo.
So it's a
I think
rosé.
it's like rose color, like
Ricky
rose gold.
Rosé. That's why he says that, Ricky
Ricky
Rosé.
Rosé.
Yeah, I need to go to his car show next time.
He has a car show?
He had the biggest car show in the world.
No way.
We missed it.
Damn. Where was that at? In like Atlanta or something?
I don't even know.
Probably was. That's
Figure
where
it
all
out
the car
next time.
shows are in Atlanta.
Ricky Rose. You know who to DM. I got some cars on my fleet. Not as much as you, but
One day.
one day.
One day. One day or day one. End of story.
All right, so I want to ask you a question. I know me and my siblings growing up, we got along, but like there was fights throughout the relationship. And, you know, you guys obviously record in each other's videos and started off together. And I just want to ask you, how was your guys' arguments and fights growing up, like till now?
Okay, so
That makes sense.
Yeah, me and my brother. So the question is pretty much like, did me and my brother used to fight, and how were the arguments like?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you guys held a grudge, did it affect your filming and, you know?
Okay. I feel like every sibling, like you guys fight, you guys argue. It's just normal. Like there's no, if you have a sibling, especially close in age, and you say you guys have never fought, you're just lying. Like
You're
I'm
not
sorry.
humane. That's literally
You're not
humane.
normal. Like whatever. So yeah, me and my brother did used to argue. We did used to fight. Just normal sibling stuff. Like, I don't know. Like one thing I remember, he used to play a lot of video games, and his room would stink because it wasn't him. It wasn't really him. It was just like the heat from the computer and the TV, and he would have food in there that sometimes he would forget to throw away, and he'd be wearing like these green pajamas that like it was like his gaming outfit. So he would just always wear the same one. So I'd walk in his room and be like, bro, it fucking stinks. Like holy like whatever. And like we would just argue over little things like that, or like just normal sibling stuff. Like actually my brother has chased me around with a screwdriver before, and I've literally ran for my life and locked the bathroom door and like, bro, leave me alone, leave me. Yeah, you would never think my brother's like that. But I swear, imagine, because Rug is like small, so it's like Chucky the killer doll, like running after you. Yeah, bro. I mean, just like any other sibling, we did used to argue. I literally was about to get screwed. Yes. Yeah, we used to argue, we used to fight, but now, I mean, I'm 28, he's 27, so like we don't really argue anymore. We don't fight. We're older, we're grown, like we're proud of each other, like we're happy for each other. We live in different houses, like we're just adults. I think it's normal to fight with siblings, but if you're both almost 30 years old and you're still fighting, then that might be like not normal. That might be a little like maybe you guys really don't like each other. Me and my brother love each other. Like at least I love my brother. I hope he loves me too. But
I feel like a brother and a brother is different from like a brother and a sister.
Yeah.
Or like sister and a sister.
Are you trying to say you still fight with your sister?
No. Well, I don't. I hate fighting.
Yeah.
So I hate drama and stuff. But my older brother and my sister do bump heads.
Yeah.
So I just think it's like a
brother and sister thing.
Me and my brother don't fight at all.
Yeah,
like,
right.
We do not argue. Like
I think it has to do with personality too.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think it has to do with personality because Garik is very not distant, but he doesn't feed into the argument.
Yeah, you're just like you let them argue with themselves. You're like, I'm out, like whatever.
Yeah,
I feel
I'll try to help here and there, but like if they try to pick an argument with me,
you're like, I'm good.
Just they're arguing with themselves.
Yeah, I feel that.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Marty knows this too. If you're watching this,
yeah, you were right. Girls with their brothers are different because my brother's here, and
you guys
we used to. No, we didn't argue. We used to get down. Like get down because my dad is not a professional boxer, if that makes sense, but my dad did box. So for most of his life my dad did box, and my uncle was actually a boxer, a professional boxer. Unfortunately, a lot of stuff happened. My uncle went down a really bad path and got deported back to Mexico. And now we no longer have contact with him. We don't even know if he's alive.
Damn.
We don't know anything about that. But I was born. I have two older sisters, but I was my dad's princess.
Yeah.
But my dad was really close to my uncle, and my dad always saw a potential in me to be a fighter. So he wanted me to continue his legacy, my uncle's legacy, and wanted me to be a fighter. And then my mom got pregnant with my brother, and it's actually really crazy because my brother looks exactly like my uncle.
Really?
Exactly. So he's like reincarnation of my uncle. So then once my brother was born, He got a little bit bigger. My dad already had taught me how to box here and there, and then started teaching him how to box.
Asshole, you freaking use your skills on Gunner.
Yeah, so he would set us up, and I would just start wailing on him, just beating him up.
That's so cool.
And
what's the age gap?
5 years. So
no, okay. So how old were you? How old was him?
Honestly, 5. You were 5. Yeah. Yeah, Gunner was 10 and he was about 5. And I remember...
No. You were 10 and Gunner was 5.
That's what I just said.
No, you said Gunner.
No, you said he was 10, but it's okay.
No,
it's the tequila and the champagne.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Sorry. Yeah. So I remember this one time we were getting down in the living room, and I think my dad still has this recorded, and I have the boxing gloves on, and he's smaller, so I would just like get him in the face, with the boxing gloves. And these aren't like boxing gloves; these are real boxing gloves because my dad would box.
Yeah.
So he would wrap us up and everything, and he'd be like, "Okay, fight." And he would start getting us to fight. And I remember my mom would always tell me, just wait till he's bigger, Britney. Just wait till he's bigger. And I'm like, nah, like I'm always going to be able to beat him up. And then one day, this motherfucker is bigger than me. I'm like, nah, for sure. He picks me up and like can like fucking throw me and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, dude. Yeah, he did get bigger than me. But no, it was different because not a lot of people like have the same situation. We would fucking get so mad to the point where we'd start just like wailing on each other. Like, fucking it's gotten so bad to the point where I've actually like pulled the hair out of his head.
That's insane.
But with my
it's not as worse than my brother buying a new pellet shotgun, freaking showing me it and then shooting me in my ass.
That's disrespectful. He showed you it first, and then that's disrespectful.
He gave me a head start. I ran away. Boom, on my butt cheek.
That's crazy,
dude. That's crazy. Yeah, but no, it was different. Now we don't argue. Now we argue obviously because we're a lot older. It's more of I sit there and I want to be a better example for him. Yeah. Before then, if I try to sit there and tell him something, like, you don't know anything, this and that, and then we start arguing, I'm like, I do. I'm older than you. You're not older than me. I could do this to you. I'm like, do it then. And boom, boom. Just fucking beating each other up. It was bad, dude. I've had to drag him down the stairs before.
Dude, that's crazy.
What's crazy is before I heard all this, I would already say, like, Britney just looks like she knows how to fight. Like, if I was a girl, I would be scared. Like, I'm not going to get in a fight with Britney. Now, hearing all this, yes, you just look like
it's always the little ones. You see how you said Rug would chase you around and he's little, so it's like Chucky. Hey, it's the little ones you gotta worry about. Everybody always
Chucky.
says this.
She's Chucky's wife.
Tiffany, that's her name. Why do I know this?
No, it takes me a long time. It takes me a long time to get me mad.
Yeah.
For real. It takes me a really long time because I have a lot of patience. I think I have my mom's patience, but then once I have my mom's patience and then that runs out, it's like boom.
Your dad's boxing,
straight my dad's anger, and I'm done because
straight Britney activity.
Yeah, just straight done. But no, I definitely have a lot of patience. I really do. Especially getting older, I start to realize I need to have more patience.
Yeah.
Because there's been day-to-day things that test me, and I'm like, okay.
But I'm sure you noticed that if you were younger, you would let it just right away. It would tick you off. I know. Trust me, I'm the same way. Now that I'm 28, I'm like, I pick and choose what I stress over because I'm like, if I play basketball, like when I was like 20 or 21, any little time someone would trash talk, we'd be fighting.
Yeah.
Now, like if someone trash talks me, I'm just like, bro, I'm 28.
Have you ever gone in a fight?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah?
But it's all
like
over basketball.
Like, really?
Yeah.
You got in a fist fight for real? That's
but
crazy.
it's all over basketball. That's the only thing that could piss me off to the point where I'll actually like swing and shit.
Crazy. You know, you said that if you were a girl, I've actually never gotten in a fight.
Really?
Never. I've never gotten in a fight.
Aside from my brother.
Before?
Oh, aside from your boyfriend and your brother, your fiance and your brother,
Yeah.
Hey, but you look.
I've never gotten in a fight with girls before because I don't think I have that personality.
Yeah.
I don't think I have that personality to sit here and keep wasting my time and energy arguing with girls, and that's just something about me. I'm not fake to girls. So I never given a girl a reason to want to fight me. When I would see girls getting down, it was she said this and she said this and this and this and this was said. I'm like, why can't y'all just
I feel like girls can't hold a relationship.
Yeah, I'm like, why can't you go? If you guys have a problem with each other, why can't you just pull each other to the side and say, hey, why didn't you
come to me?
Why did you say this about me and this and that? I've never been that way. I've always had good friends that I've never had to get physical with them and get in a fight with them.
Yeah.
I mean, there was one time I did try to fight. I'm not gonna lie, I did try to fight, and yeah, she was a little
crazy.
She was. I'm small too.
Yeah.
So I'm small, and this girl was 10 times bigger than me.
See, you're not. You gotta pick your fights. Sometimes I get angry to the point where I want to fight someone, but I'm smart. I'm like, you know what, Brandon, you're a smaller dude. This guy will probably beat your ass, so don't do it. Don't let your anger get.
No, see me, I was like, I don't give a fuck. The bigger the bitch, the bigger you fall.
No,
I don't give a shit. So I was just sitting there, and I was like, you want to get it?
Activity.
Yeah, I was like, okay, you want to get it? This and that, and at that point, when I was about to get in the fight, all my friends, so they all stood next to me. It wasn't gonna be a jump. They all stood next to me and were like, no, like if you touch her, we're all getting it.
Yeah.
So she was like, oh shit, I'm fucking with the wrong girl.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, like nobody jump in. This is a 1v1.
Yeah.
And all my girls were like, no, like we know how little you are. You're not jumping.
Yeah,
you're not, we know how big you are. You're not doing this.
Yeah.
So I can understand why she stepped back a bit. But I did tell my girls, I was like, like, don't get in if this is this. But I can also understand the other perspective. You don't want to mess with somebody who has all these people standing behind her. Yeah. So it was just...
She chose peace.
Yeah.
She chose peace.
Yeah, but that's like the only time, and that person was actually fake, and tried to call me fake. And I was like, oh, there's no way. There's no way. I thought I was arguing with the devil himself. I thought I was arguing with the devil himself, but no, that all got taken care of. Don't talk to that person anymore. Thank God. Thank him.
I feel like a lot of relationships, like arguments or fights, start because of people in the circle that try to get involved, or just like, I don't know. It's but
I feel like everybody goes through their toxic moments. You have to go.
Yeah, look, we were hella toxic. Yeah, bro. We still are.
Yeah, I feel like
there's people who sit there. There's people who sit there and talk about having to get through the hard times in order to get to the good moments of the relationship. And no, that is very true, because me and Garik have gone through toxic shit. And if nobody else can agree with this, other people can. But there's been times like you cuss each other out and you're like, no, fuck you, no, this and that. And then you're like, I love you.
Yeah, everyone, like, people call it toxic, but I feel like everyone has a little craziness to them. Like, no one's perfect, no one's normal. Every couple, it starts good. The first couple of months, you're like, damn, I can never imagine an argument. I can never imagine a down day, a bad day. And then, dude, it just happens. Like, but you got to get through it.
With the Latina.
Oh my God. I know. That's my biggest weakness. I'm addicted to Latinas, and it's dragging me down in life, but it's all good though. I love Latinas.
Yeah,
it is.
I love them.
They do it best.
It is what it is.
You sign up for. I told Garik this from the jump. I said, look, I'm not crazy.
Bro, you're crazy.
I'm not crazy. I'm not, dude. I'm not crazy until you make me crazy. So don't make me do this to you. Don't.
That's scary.
Don't make me do that, dude. Don't. I'm not like that.
I'm crazy too.
Everyone's crazy in a way. It's just how crazy.
It has to do with childhood, for sure.
Yeah.
It has to do with childhood, and I always say this because people will always be like, "Oh, well, why did she do this? Oh, well, why did he do that? Oh, why did this happen?" Dude, we all make mistakes and everything happens, and you got to learn from it. I think that's big. That's people's biggest thing, is that they sit there and they don't think that other people can make mistakes, especially influencers or creators.
Yeah, creators.
Yes. I don't think that outside people sit there and think that creators can make mistakes too.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, you guys make mistakes every day.
Yeah. You bleed just like y'all.
Yeah.
Just because we don't sit here and talk about the mistakes that we've made doesn't mean anything. We've made mistakes. We sit there and we grow from it off camera.
Exactly.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
We sit and we talk to each other and we tell each other, look, like this wasn't right, but this is what we can do instead, and let's just move on from here.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Bro, we had an argument like 2 days ago. I had to sleep on the bunk bed.
Yeah.
With the ween.
Dude, it's just like no couple is perfect. If people think couples are perfect, you've never been in a relationship. I'm sorry. Like, it's just, it doesn't work like that. Like you said, you go through the bad days. The couples that aren't strong enough, the bad days are the end. The couples that are strong enough, the bad days you push through, and then you get the good. You know, however long it may be in the future, then you know you're in the good, and you're like, damn, remember those bad days? Like, I'm glad we stuck through it and we talked through it, and like, so
yeah.
I do want to ask you a question, bro. I know you just got out of a relationship and it was a breakup, and bro, I just know like when you love someone so much, and you break up, it's the worst feeling ever. You just feel depressed. Like I just want to know how you handled it and like, you know, how you went about it.
So I mean, my situation was really tough because it was plastered all over the internet.
Yeah.
So like you mentioned, when you go through a breakup, especially with someone you love, it's already tough. I mean, I don't use this word loosely, but I feel like I could use it in this situation. It could be depressing. Like that's like love is something that could bring out depression in someone if it doesn't work out.
Yeah.
So if you break up with someone, it's already depressing. Now imagine with millions and millions and millions of eyes on it and like people talking about it. It was like
Opinions.
Yeah, opinions, and no one like truly knows what's going on, and everyone just like it was just I'm not gonna lie, it was a really dark time. Like I didn't upload on YouTube for a long time because I'm not gonna lie, I love this person. Shit happened. I'm sure everyone knows what I'm talking about. I don't need to get too specific. So we ended up breaking up, and it was a very dark time for myself. I found myself not posting YouTube videos, which is never like me. I'm usually really consistent. I wasn't even playing basketball, which is usually like I love going to the gym and playing, but I didn't even want to leave my house. But I mean, like, it is what it is. Like, it's just life. Like, you can't, like, I've grown to learn that you can't expect everyone to have the same heart as you do.
Yeah.
If you do that, you're gonna be disappointed. Like,
what helped you, like, hanging out with people? Like, was there anything that, like, helped you forget or make it easier?
I think the only thing that helped was literally time. Because people are always like, oh, hang out with the people you love. Like, let your friends be there for you. But I'm not gonna lie, in that moment, even if my homies came to my door and knocked on my door, I was like, yo, you guys need to leave. Like, I don't want to see nobody. Like, I just want to be by myself with my dog. I wanted my dog there.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually when I'm stressed out, I would go play basketball and it helps me feel better. But in this situation, it was tough. So, like, I think time just heals it. And then I don't think, like, chasing other girls it's just a distraction. It doesn't heal it. Again, even hanging out with your friends, it just distracts you in the moment. You're laughing, you're hanging out, but then I think time is the only thing that truly heals it. And at the end of the day, like, I've also grown to, like, I don't hate anybody.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't understand why people do what they do. Like, I could be like, damn, that was like I
understand that.
You know, like, why would you do that to someone? Do you not have a heart? Like, are you cold? Like, whatever. But I've learned not to hate. I feel like if I, like, hate, that's what makes everything drag on. Like, I've just, like, even this person that did what she did to me, like, I'm just like, all right, it is what it is. Like, I don't hate nobody in this life, but I do question, like, why do people
do the things they do?
Do the things they do, which comes back to, if you expect everyone to be as good as you, then, like, have a good of a heart as you do, then you're just gonna end up being disappointed. So
I just feel like me and Britney really got, like, lucky.
You guys are, dude. You guys are. I've said it before. You guys are the internet's best couple. Off camera, on camera, it doesn't matter. Like, you guys are.
That, bro.
I want to go back to what you said because I think that that's super important for people to hear as well. When you said you didn't go and give yourself or your energy to other girls to distract you, I think that that's something that's really great of you to talk about because when you're younger, I feel that when you're angry or upset, you seek revenge, and you seek revenge in a really bad way that you're now degrading yourself, and not just yourself, but it's a regret. So I think that's really cool for you to talk about, because this is something that I wanted to talk about too with our viewers, that I know that our younger generation, for sure, because I've seen them even come up to us, and I'm like, damn, I remember being that age and being like them, you know? And I'm not that fucking old, but I'm 21, about to turn 22, but I can see a change from when I was 21 versus when I was 16. Completely different. I feel like if now, God forbid, but if me and Garik were to break up, God forbid, but
I would cry.
I don't see I don't see myself doing the shit that you said, like going and distracting myself with other people. I don't see myself doing that because I'm at such a different age that that's that's not something that you look comfort in.
Yeah.
And that's something that I want to tell younger viewers that, you know, if you get cheated on or if you get mistreated or whatever the situation is in your relationship, you going and looking for another person to fill that void is not the answer. Let me just tell you that it really isn't, and that's really cool to hear from somebody else say that too, especially
after you heal. It's fine though, I feel like.
After you heal, it's fine.
You can't use it to heal.
Yeah, you can't
after
use
you
it to heal.
Okay, yeah, and especially for me, like I'm proud of myself because being in the position that I am, obviously, like not even in a cocky way, but after that whole situation happened, I'm sure you could imagine there's girls blowing up my phone.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll treat you way better.
Yeah.
Come here, let me make you feel better. Like, oh, fly me out.
Dude,
like,
girls are so funny. It's a nurturing thing. That
it's like, and I know if I was
that's
younger,
so funny.
if I was younger and I'm seeing these messages from literal, like I'm not gonna say any names, but like IG models and like popular people, I'd be like, damn, hell yeah. Like I just broke up with my girl. Like I'm gonna do this now.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, it's again,
older age.
I'm older now. I'm 28. Like it's just a distraction. Again, okay, you're gonna fly this girl out. She's gonna come over. You're gonna hook up with her. Then what? When she leaves, then what?
Yeah.
You're back to feeling depressed about your breakup. Like it's just a distraction. So like,
yeah.
So trust me, I had every chance like to be like, okay, I'm gonna go this route to heal. But I just know like that's not gonna do anything. So yeah, to people watching this video, just heal like on your own. It's hard.
Yeah.
Trust me, it's hard. But yeah, you don't need all that. I feel like how a person truly is shown after a breakup. Mm-hmm. It's easy to like be a type of way when you're with a partner, like, you know, but once you're on your own and you got to make your own decisions and shit, that's what really shows like who you are. So but
hey, I'm proud of you for that, bro.
Thank you.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
with your,
I can't imagine, bro.
With the person that you were with, your recent breakup, did you ever have a feeling that it was gonna end, or did you think that was your person?
Nah, I think like similar to every relationship, if you're dating that person, especially for as long as I was, you obviously have the intentions of marrying that person. Like I don't date just for fun. Mm-hmm. Like I know this new culture, some people like, oh yeah, I'm bored, I'm gonna date this girl for a little bit, and then when it's like summer, I'm gonna break up with this person and have fun. Nah, I'm not like that. In my tradition, like you date to marry. So obviously, I thought this was gonna be my person, but like I said, shit happens. Like it's out of your control, and it is what it is. Like it's just life. So
that's how me and Garik are too. Like if we go out separately, most of the time when I go out, I promise you, I'm always with my sister-in-law.
Yeah.
Always.
That's his sister, so you feel, you know, you're comfortable.
I feel
different.
More secure too.
Yeah, it's different. I'm always with his sister because his sister is my
even
best
if she's
friend.
out to like 1, 2 a.m., my sister's.
Yeah, your sister's gonna be there.
Yeah, and my sister-in-law, me and my sister-in-law are a lot alike. So there's been, like, I'm not gonna lie, there has been times where people do try to come up and say something, and my sister-in-law is like, get away.
That's so dope.
And I'm like,
dude,
I'm like, hell yeah.
So
and I'm like, you think you can fucking talk to me? And then we're both talking shit.
Yeah.
And then we'll just like laugh about it after. And she's like, see, like that's why we get along.
Yeah.
Cause it's just, but every time that I go out, even though I'm with his sister, I already know he tells me whatever you do is what you do. And if I'm putting my trust in you,
I've told her this before. You fuck up, it's on you.
Yeah.
Like you don't.
Obviously, I'm gonna be hurt and stuff.
Of course.
What's your longest relationship?
My longest one, I've only had 2 girlfriends.
Okay.
I've talked to like whatever girls here and there, but 2 actual, like I said, I only date to marry.
Yeah, right.
So I could be talking to a girl for a little bit. I'm not gonna actually ask her to be my girlfriend unless I see her being my future wife. So I've only had 2 girlfriends. The first one, everyone already knows who it is. That's like what I started my YouTube channel with. It was me and Jackie. That one was
OG, man.
OG, yeah. That one was like 5 years.
Wow.
It was a long time. This past one was a little bit over a year, but it was deep. Like we were living together and shit. Yeah. So I don't think relationships are judged based off time. I think it's just more like how close you guys get, how comfortable you guys are with each other. Because at moments, like my 1-year relationship, I felt like I was in it longer than my 5-year one. So and I think like the last thing I wanted to say about like the whole situation that happened is like, people like to like, oh, if you break up with your partner, it's just automatic hate. Like, oh, I hate that person. Like my ex, you hear when people talk about their ex, you hear nothing but bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the easy thing to do. Like, oh, fuck my ex. Like they were the worst, whatever. But at the end of the day, as much as you don't want to admit it, you still like that was still your person at the time. Like you still had all the good moments, good memories, like whatever. So I just try not to let the one thing that happened and ruin the whole relationship. I try not to let that be the only thing I think about when I think of my relationship, because there was like a lot of good times, good memories. Like I said, I don't hate the person, I just hate the choice that this person made. And like, the whole situation was just like, I don't wish that on nobody, honestly. But it's all good though. Like I said, some relationships work, some don't. It's just part of life. Like it is what it is. But
I get you.
You guys both reached out though. I appreciate that when everything happened. So
I texted Brandon. I'm like, bro, I'm here for you. Whatever you need.
Nah, thank you. I know you guys both.
I know you needed some time too, so I didn't want to really.
So some people are hitting me up right away, like, yo, bro, are you good? I'm like, dude, leave me the fuck alone right now. Like, please don't talk to me right now. But I can't hate this person despite what they did, just because we did have so many good memories together, and like that was my person for a while. If you hate your ex, it's to me just kind of like a little bit weird, because like at some point in time, like that was your like your whole life, your other half. Like you guys went through so much together. So like I said, disappointed, but like I can't hate somebody that I've been through so much with. Like upset, angry, disappointed, but hate is like, I went through so much with this person. I had plans to marry this person. We lived together. I can't get myself to like hate. It's more like questioning, like, why did this person do it? Like, but now the situation, it was bad in the moment. Now I'm just, it is what it is. That's just what I say. It is what it is. I just need the Suns to win a championship and I'll be good.
I just know they are, bro, and I know you're gonna be there.
I hope, bro. I hope
you're gonna hold the trophy. I vision it.
I hope
it for sure will happen.
It will happen.
I believe it.
Yeah. So I saw after, I can understand from your perspective from everything, because I talked about in our last podcast how I lost my cat. My cat I've had since I was 5 years old, and I lost 2 years ago, right before my birthday. And my brother actually had to see him pass. And Garik saw him like in there. They all tried to get me to see him.
I had beef with him, so.
Garik, my cat's name was Lucky, but Garik always called him Lincoln. I don't know why.
Lincoln.
Yeah, but he
there was a time where I was sleeping, he attacked my head. Because he remembered I tried putting him up against Scar to see who would win. Because Britney wasn't home and I was bored.
Bro,
he looked, he fucked up Scar and ran away, hissed at me and ran away. That night, he attacked my head, bro.
I told Garik, because I came home and Garik told me, he was like, you don't want to know what I did. I'm like, what did you do? He's like, I put Scar and Lucky in the same room and Lucky fucked Scar up. And I'm like, dude, why would you do that? He remembers. And Garik was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, you don't understand. This cat is
I was new to animals, bro. My parents never let me have an animal. Like,
so I sat there and I told Garik, I'm like, dude, this cat is really smart. He understands
what you did.
What you did.
That shit. I was like,
dude, Garik was like, nah, like this and that. Dude, there's so many times when I was little and I would sit there and not fuck with him, but I would like mess with him. You know, when you have cats, you want to mess with them and play with them. Dude, he would come in the middle of the night and start attacking me. My mom would wake up.
What kind of cat is
grabbed my scalp, bro.
Dude, what?
And bit my forehead, bro.
that same night after I told Garik it would happen, I was awake and I was on my phone and my cat crawled up on me and came next to me. And
I'm
cats
deep sleeping, by the way.
you can tell when cats are mad because they're really calm when their tail is going slow like this. And then when they're mad, it's like it's like that. So his tail started going like this, and he was staring at Garik. And I was on my phone, and I'm looking, and I'm like, oh, fuck. And Garik's like sleeping like this. And all of a sudden, my cat just goes and grabs Garik's head with his paw. And he clenches down, and he bites Garik's head like this, lets go, and runs away. And Garik wakes up. He's like, what the fuck?
I tripped out, bro. I didn't want to sleep after that.
Happened? He's like, what the fuck just happened? I'm like, dude, I told you. He remembers.
Dude, okay, Garik, I don't want to instigate nothing between you guys, but she literally said she knows when the cat is angry and the tail's wagging. She said she saw it looking at you and she let it happen. That's all I'm going to say.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. She knew.
Like,
he took my eye out, bro.
No, I saw him like staring at your head, so I was like,
Bro, that's crazy. Watch.
Dude, I knew it was gonna happen, and I was laughing because he was sitting there and telling me, nah, like you're tripping. Nah.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I'm tripping. So I let him do it, and I was like, I told you. He's like, what the fuck? He was like, look at me. He's like,
bunch of memories with that cat, man.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
R.I.P. Lincoln.
I can understand a loss, but sharing it with the world definitely I think took a toll.
Yeah.
Because everybody started to.
She couldn't even do it, bro. She couldn't even come up and like explain. She was like in a depressed state.
Yeah. I didn't even do it. I told Garik, he's like, are you gonna talk about it on your channel at all? And I didn't, I think, film for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And if I did film around that era, I just faked my shit. I just faked my smile. Yeah. What's up, you guys? This and that. And then I would think about it again.
Yeah,
and,
of course.
I didn't want to share it. I really didn't. I wanted it to be close to me.
Yeah.
But when I saw that you guys had shared it and the backlash that you got from it.
Yeah.
I don't think that was fair at all.
Just want to say R.I.P. Bosley. He's a legend forever.
Yes.
Thank you.
Garik's been watching you guys for a really long time. So when Garik told me that.
Dude, I even teared up, bro. I was like,
it was sad.
Bro.
Yeah, I think, it was just super sad because, like, I feel like some pets, like, passing away.
Yeah.
Even though this is still sad, some of it is expected. You notice them getting sick, you take them to the vet, and the vet is like, hey, sorry, they only have like a week to live or a month to live. They look sick. And you're kind of like, you're warming up to it. Like you're expecting it a little bit, which it still sucks. The way that Bosley passed away, rest in peace, Bosley, we were just taking him to the vet. And it was my mom and dad. And then he was literally in my mom's arms. He just started like breathing really, really, really heavy. And then he stopped breathing. My mom she like starts screaming because my dad was driving. She's like, Ron, he's not breathing. So my dad, like, I can't even imagine the scene. I was out of the state and so was my brother. What are the odds that me and my brother, this is our childhood dog. We've had him since we were little kids and like all the way till we're adults. We loved him and we were both out of the state when this was happening. So my mom's screaming at my dad. Bosley stopped breathing. My dad's like hitting a red light to try to rush to the vet. He parks. He runs inside while Bosley's like literally like in my mom's arms. Like they didn't know this yet, but now we know he was dead in her arms. They thought he maybe like passed out or like something happened. So my dad runs inside. You guys need to come out. The doctors come outside. They grab Bosley from my mom's arms, rushed him inside. And then my mom said right when they took him, like she knew right away he was dead because Bosley was very sensitive. Like if you even touch him, he was blind. So like if you touch him, he freaks out. So she said the fact that the doctors came and grabbed him and ran with him inside and he didn't even move, she's like, she knew. So then like they called me. I was at the airport. I literally it was just a crazy situation. Yeah. So then, the fact that people were hating, like it was, I don't know, it was just a very sad situation. And like, my brother was in Vegas. He booked a flight right away. He stopped what he was doing. He came back. I had just landed in Arizona. I was gonna go to a Suns game. I hadn't even left the airport yet. I had just landed. Had just got off the phone with Dennis. Like, yo, Dennis, you got me. You're gonna come pick me up. Got a call from my mom. Didn't even leave the airport. I ran back to the ticket place and booked a flight right back home. I don't want to say me and my brother didn't believe it in a sense of like, oh, my parents were pranking us, but we didn't believe it in a sense of like, there's no way Bosley's gone. Like, we left to the airport. We left the state. We saw Bosley. I took Bosley out. I took him out to pee that morning before I went to the airport. He was alive, awake. Yeah. We went there. We went back to the house. He literally wasn't there. It's the first time we walked into a house in almost 11 years and didn't see Bosley. I'm 28, my brother's 27. So since we were like 17, 16 years old, we saw my dad. This was like the saddest thing because I'm sure your guys' dads is the same way. They don't really like to show emotion. Yeah. Dads are like, we're tough. We can handle everything. My dad was literally crying. I've never seen my dad cry. My dad was crying. He was hugging Bosley's blanket. And my mom was obviously crying. My mom's already like very emotional. And then me and my brother, like we walked in, that's when we believed it.
I can't even imagine that. Yeah. Bro. Looking at my dogs.
Dude, it was so bad. We're like, I'm like, where's Bosley? Like, this isn't real. They're like crying. They couldn't even answer. Like me and my brother started crying. Like, we're like, where is he? They're like, he passed away. He's at the animal hospital. They said you can only go see him by tomorrow morning or else, they can't keep the body there. So then the next morning, me and my brother had to go see Bosley to say goodbye, not even alive. Like, that's how we said bye. He was literally frozen.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't even show us his face. He was like wrapped up. They're like, if you look at his face, like, we don't really want to show you. It looks a little different. And then I'm not gonna lie, me and my brother, I was like, bro, should we just like, you know, like we wanted to see Bosley. Like, we don't want to say bye to his back and his tail.
Yeah.
So like when the vet left the room, we like, you know, we saw him, he was wrapped in a towel, he was all frozen. Like, and that was the way we had to say bye to the dog that we literally grew up with. So then we posted a video about it. We started getting hate on the internet. Like, oh, you guys are using your dog passing away for views. We're like, first of all, none of the videos were monetized. There was no ads. We made $0 off that video. Second of all, like, we've been filming videos for 9 or 10 years. We have no problem coming up with video ideas. We didn't use like, people will just hate on anything.
Yeah.
But that was definitely tough because like, you know, like with your cat, if you lose a pet, like, it's so tough.
Yeah.
Like, it's so depressing. Like, losing, like,
I haven't felt that, bro, but it's like seeing Bosley. Like I feel like Bosley was like my pet.
See,
too. Like, bro,
yeah,
like, I teared up too. Like I don't cry, bro. So
yeah, right.
Yeah.
it just, bro, I can't imagine with my dogs, bro.
It's
like
so sad.
I don't even want to see that day, bro.
When a human passes away, it's very, very sad. But what makes it so sad when an animal passes away, it's like they're just so helpless. Like, you don't know, like, they can't help. It's all on you. Like, you got to take care of them. You just feel not guilt, but you're just like, damn, they can't help themselves. It's so sad. So like, we're posting video, obviously hoping, you know, support. We're trying to feel better. And oh, you guys are using, like, what kind of animal parents are you that you use your dog's death for views? We're like, dude, you guys are sick in the head. Like, I'm sorry. Like, yeah,
First of all, that dog was OG, like, even before YouTube, like, and you guys introduced them to your guys' platform.
Exactly. So, he was like, people, like you said, you felt like Bosley was your dog. Everyone, like, you know, we were making the video just to update people, like, because everyone felt like Bosley was their own pet. We would put him in every video. They grew up with him. So, like, yeah, it was just ridiculous that we weren't even able to mourn, like, our dog's death because people were sending us hate. My mom, the other day, it was Bosley's birthday. Like,
oh, I think I saw.
Yeah, it was his birthday was in May. We're in June right now, so this was last month.
Birthday, Bosley.
Yeah, happy birthday, Bosley. So my mom obviously was really sad. She was like crying that day and whatever. Like, I went over, and then we have Bosley's like his ashes at the house. And then my mom was like crying and stuff, and then she's like, I can't even like post happy birthday, Bosley, because people are just gonna hate. And I'm like, Mom, fuck those people. Like, you post whatever you want. Like, my mom's not posting for clout. She's a 50-year-old mom. She's posting, she has her friends and family and sisters and stuff follow her on Instagram, and, you know, she's like, whatever. But she couldn't even post because, I'm like, Mom, you post whatever you want. Don't worry about what people think. But like, yeah, it got to that point where like, it's his birthday, our childhood dog, and we don't even post because we don't want to deal with the, oh, you guys are still using your dog for freaking like, it was so dumb.
And then if you didn't post about that, they would be like, why didn't you inform us?
Exactly. You don't love your supporters. We loved Bosley.
That's our dog too.
Exactly.
Like, it's always something.
It's a lose-lose.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that was definitely a tough situation. Like, still to this day, like I was hanging out with Anthony Sherman the other day.
Oh, and, Sherman's hilarious, bro.
I love Sherman.
Bring that out. Like,
yeah.
He is funny as shit, bro.
I love Anthony, but we were together, and then he was coming over to help me with a video, but I was at my parents' house. So he walked into the house. So Sherman picks me up, and then we get in his car, and then we're driving. And he's like, bro, like, not to bring this up, but like, the house feels so empty without Bosley. Like, he like, and then he also was like, he's like, and your parents, like, they still look kind of like sad. I'm like, bro, it's been 6 months, and my parents, like, I could tell. I don't bring it up to them, but like, it's like, I could just tell, like, they're still not, like, it was just such a traumatic, like I said, like, if a pet passes away and you're kind of expecting it, that's tough enough. But to have your dog, like, pass away in your arms, like, in the car, like, and they saw everything, like, me and my brother saw him the next day. They saw everything happen in real time. So, like, yeah, because everyone knows, like, when you would first walk into my parents' house, you don't say hi to my mom and dad. You greet Bosley. That's the first thing you see. And if you don't like talk to Bosley, my dad would literally be like, get out of the house. You go pet Bosley right now, go talk to Bosley. So it's just so different. But just, yeah, it was just crazy the fact that we went through all that, and then we got hate for it. It just makes, like, I know the internet's crazy. You be getting hate for everything, but that's one thing I would have never expected to get hate for. Never. It's just crazy, but it is what it is. Rest in peace, Bosley. We love you and we miss you.
So. I love you, Bosley. I never got to meet you, but
that's crazy. You never met Bot.
I was supposed to. I told Rug whenever I first met you guys, I was like, I can't wait to see Bosley.
Yeah,
damn. It's cool.
I remember Garik saying that, but honestly, I just want to tell you guys that
he's in a better place now.
Honestly, didn't deserve any of that. You guys are great people.
Thank you.
And I know that you guys mean well, and all you guys wanted to do was kind of update all of your people, what's going on and what's happening, and for it to just,
because people grew up with this dog.
Exactly. We owe them
I grew up with this dog.
And just for it to just spiral back to you guys, you guys did not deserve that at all. And especially because you guys are sitting there mourning about your loss, and then you guys wake up one morning and see all of this random hate.
We had a group chat, like we were already so depressed, like we were so down over Bosley passing away, and then we're in a group chat like, what's going on the internet? Why are we getting hate? Like, it's like we've harmed somebody, like in the middle of mourning our childhood dog like passing away. Like, it was just so, the internet's ruthless. I'm sure you guys know. They don't care. It, like, life is just ruthless. But this was definitely unexpected. I never saw this coming. But
I think it has to do definitely with the newer generation as well, because I think back then there wasn't as much hate as there is now.
It's normalized.
And that's why I think you guys got it. Because it's a newer generation that hates. And I don't understand it. I really don't.
No.
I could sit there and do small things and people will sit there and hate. And it's like, dude, I could sit here and breathe and you'll hate.
I mean, you can
That's
go.
how the world is.
You feed the homeless, and it's, well, why did you record it? It's like, I don't know, maybe because then other people will see it and then want to do the same thing. That's where influencer does come into play. Like, it's just, didn't
Mr. Beast get hate because he went in like
the
built
Africa?
It's like Africa, and they're like, well, why did you record it,
dude?
And it's like, dude, Mr. Beast does so many things, and
it's like saying, like, why'd you make the burger?
Like,
come on, it's your job, man.
No, but I know.
Please.
It's just like Big Scar said. He's a rapper. Rest in peace. He said you're gonna get, what did he say?
If you're not doing something right.
No, they're always gonna have something to say, even if it's good or bad. They're always gonna hate. That's what he said. Like in one of his songs, he said that. So I listened to that song and I love hearing that part, because no matter what, it's either gonna be good or bad. They're always gonna hate how he said it.
And
it's not exactly how he said it, but
and kind of putting this into where we can see how genuine people are. That really goes to show the people that reached out to you guys during this really hard time. All the people that sat there and said, like, I'm really sorry about your loss and this and that, versus the people that were like, oh, you guys only did this for views. That just goes to show why we sit there and have trust issues. It's because of people that are like that, that can sit there and see that you're hurting and mourning, and can sit there and be like, well, you guys are only doing this for views.
Or it's just a dog.
Like, it's just,
dude,
it's not just a dog.
I know.
My dogs are my kids.
Thank you.
It's different. It's different. I think that I just went on Instagram the other day and was doing like a couple questions, and people were asking me like, hey, when are you guys gonna have kids? I get that all the time.
I already got kids.
When are you guys gonna have kids? When are you guys gonna have kids? And I made a post basically saying, like, I don't think I'm ready for kids right now, because I still have really young dogs that need my attention right now. And my dogs are already a lot and are very needy.
Dogs need attention too.
I had a couple people
leave them, neglect them. They have feelings too.
And
they can't speak either.
I had a couple people saying like, well, kids are humans too. Are you trying to compare the two? Like, they're not the same. And I'm like, oh my goodness gracious. No, that's not what I'm saying.
I think kids just talk back.
I really agree with that too. Dogs and kids are very similar, except one doesn't talk.
No, my dog talks back. My dog talks back. Like I said, he's bad. He actually talks back to me a lot.
That's how our girl is. Our girl Zira is.
But you can understand them at least.
At least
like a kid could say some meaningful things.
Like my dog could cuss me out, and his language or his mind, but I don't know what he's saying. So I'm just like, it's okay. So
yeah. It sucks, dude, because you want people to understand that it's not just a dog.
Yeah.
And even hearing that, it's funny because outside I have a poster up. You can go outside and read it. And it's like Doberman facts. And then there's another one that says everything about my Doberman and how I treat my dog is how I want other people to treat my dog. And it basically says, when you say it's just a dog, it's not just a dog. You can leave, it's family. It literally, my sign says that. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, good.
If you sit there and you don't treat my dog with respect, fuck you. That's right. Just how it is. My dog is my baby.
Yeah,
I brought them up like a baby, and I get people have different aspects of dogs.
Yeah.
Like they think dogs are a little dirty and they won't let dogs sleep in them. I can understand that because some people will have kids and set aside their dogs. But I don't have kids. So I put my dogs as a main priority, like my kids.
Our dogs are our kids.
No, I literally, I have an imaginary timer in my house. And when someone walks in, they already know. It's just like, I don't say this in my videos. It's like an inside joke with my family. I go 30, 29, 28. And that's meaning for 30 seconds, you don't look my way. You don't walk anywhere into my house. You don't go to the snacks, drinks, nothing. You spend 30 seconds with my dog Booker. You pet him. You talk to him. You like play with him. When the timer reaches 1 second, then, yo, what's up, Brandon? How are you, bro? Thanks for letting me into your house. So 30 seconds with my dog. That's the first thing you do. If you ignore my dog, you get the fuck out of my house. That's it.
With us, it's just ignore Scar.
I know.
That's us.
Don't look at Scar.
That's literally
don't even look at Scar.
Yeah, I'm like, don't make eye contact.
Unless you want to look like me.
Breathe. Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy.
I'm like, don't breathe. Just ignore him. He's going to come up to you and smell you. Don't touch him. Don't do anything. Because the minute that he can sense like a little bit of fear is when he'll take the opportunity, because now he feels like he has to be dominant over you because you're showing a submissive side. Yeah. He's like, okay, cool.
I'll show you.
I'm gonna bully you.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna bully you.
Well,
so that's why I always tell people when they come in, I'm like, just ignore him. Don't even mind him. Don't pay attention. Then you'll start to see a different Scar.
Yeah.
You'll be hanging around, and he'll come up to you, and he'll literally put his head like pet me.
Really?
Pet me. He's like, pet me. And then you'll pet him and be like, oh, good boy, this and that. And I still...
Yeah, he'll probably feel your vibes and come up to you, honestly.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I noticed him from the backyard. He didn't look too scary. He looked a little bit...
smiling. He doesn't really do that, bro.
Okay, good. Maybe he knows I'm a dog person.
Did my girl bark at you when you came in?
She didn't even get up from the thing, right?
She growled and stuff. At first, she came and wagged her tail.
Okay, yeah. The little one likes me, though.
Yeah.
The little one.
The new
Kratos.
one.
Yeah, he likes everybody right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
He our wiener dog too. Our wiener dog loves everybody. He's like, cool.
Oh, you'll see our wiener dog.
Yeah, our wiener dog loves everybody.
He's been napping for like 5 hours at this.
Dude,
this isn't a nap.
He sleeps for hours,
dude, he sleeps. It's because he goes crazy. He has, we call it like his crackhead moments.
Yeah.
He just has zoomies, and especially with this new puppy, they've been getting each other's energy out.
He's been tired
a lot. So. Yeah, so they've been getting each other's energy from literally like 9 o'clock in the morning to like fucking 5 o'clock.
And then smack me.
Yeah. And then they're sitting there going crazy, like chasing each other up and down. That's why I got another puppy, was because I felt bad for the wiener dog.
Yeah.
He needed his energy out. But yeah, dude, I hate when people say it's just a dog, because they have personalities.
Yeah.
They really do. We know each and every one of our dogs' individual personalities.
My mom too, she calls me, she's like, get rid of your dogs and have kids. I'm like, Mom, these are my kids.
I swear, I have kids. I have kids. Okay, I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
So this is going way back to the topic of like the fighting. Like, I know you said a story about how you got in a fight and stuff like that. I saw something on social media when you guys were at a car dealership, right? And some dude was just, you were going crazy or he was going crazy, and it looked like it was about to go down. Oh yeah,
I was ready to rip that guy apart, but I held back. You know, he was on something. He was on a sick one. I don't know what drug he was on, but he was wearing 2000s fit. It's 2024, my boy. I don't know, bro. I guess he came in acting all tough. I'm gonna speed it up because I already talked about it, but you already probably seen it.
I watched it. I was gonna ask you guys if you have another story like that one, because the one where you said you got down was pretty interesting. So if you guys have like something similar that you want to say that maybe hasn't been told yet.
Oh shit, there actually is, like, similar to that story. We were at Joey's eating, and I have my Rolex on. I'm just like, I have my Cardis on. I'm just eating with my girl, you know.
Yeah.
We both
we both had jewelry on.
Yeah.
And this is, mind you, most of the time that we go out, we always have Scar with us because
really
you can't carry. You can't carry in the state of California.
Yeah.
You can get it concealed to carry, but it's a little harder process.
Yeah.
But we don't carry. You can carry your gun with you, but
you have to be in the box, in your trunk.
Yeah.
By the time you even go in your trunk,
there's no.
So the position that we were in,
I'm sitting down eating, bro, and I'm sitting next to Britney.
the one time we don't have Scar with us.
Yeah, so I'm sitting there and whatever. I'm like, I'm already antisocial as it is, and when I go out in public, people like just stare at me, and I know why they stare at me.
Yeah.
And I just don't like going outside, bro. It's whatever. I just don't want to get in a situation, especially when I'm with my girl. If I'm by myself, all means I'll throw hands with anybody.
Yeah.
But somebody comes up to me and he has like 5-6 people with him. So these group of like 6 people come up to me and they're black. And it's going back to the other story. The guy that was being racist to the Mexicans, he was black. So he comes up to us and he like aggressive with it. He was like, I didn't know if he was joking or not, but he was like, what did he say, babe? He was like,
it was, mind you, I think it was 7 heads. Bro. It was like 7 heads. So it's like all
and I'm
7.
me and my girl, bro, and I'm already feeling threatened, bro. Like, and
you're number one feeling threatened, but you're trying to be a protector too. Obviously, when you're with your girls, you got to be more.
And I'm sitting, and he's like, look, like imagine I'm sitting, and he's like looking at me like this, like, and then he was like, hey, what's up with that situation with my uncle? Oh, and then I'm like, what uncle? Who are you? Like, I was like, what uncle? Like, what? And then he's like, at the dealership, you had a problem with my uncle?
Oh, no way.
And then his homies are just dogging me. And then I was about to get up and like, I already knew they were going to start.
One of the kids was like,
if that was true, I already knew he was going to hit me.
Yeah.
One of the kids was like, yeah, you got a problem with my uncle or what? And Garik was like, nah,
bro, I was balling my fists up. I was about to get up and swing. So, but he broke it right there. He was like, oh, I'm just playing with you, bro.
I hate
He's like, yeah.
And then he dapped me up. I don't even know who that was. I'm like, bro. I told him straight, but I was about to start swinging, bro.
People, oh my gosh.
He's
First
like,
of all, you don't play with me in front of my girl. Like, I was just very confused. I was like, whoa. Like, I was caught off guard. I'm like, shit. My heart started racing too because my girl's here, bro.
Yeah.
Like if it was just me, okay, I'll take all of you guys one-on-one or however you guys want to dump me, whatever, I'll take it. Like, I'll give you my watch too. Like, I'm not going to lose my life over a Rolex.
Oh, yeah.
I just find that shit stupid.
But
whatever, he caught me off guard, and then whenever he started joking, like, I was like, whatever. Like
that's not funny. Like, it's like...
It's not funny. And
to them, it's funny. They probably like, oh, let's do it. It would be funny, but like, they don't understand the situation. Like,
yes.
Garik told me after, he's like, what would you do if like they were dead serious? Dude, in that situation,
I like that.
You guys, I had my phone down recording and I grabbed the fork.
Dude,
I did.
Yeah, she was gripping a fork.
Dude, I grabbed the fork and I had my phone recording. I was like, I'm just waiting because I don't give a fuck.
Dude, the way they came up to me, they were gonna like swing on me, bro.
It's 7-on-2. You got to do what you got to do. If the fork works, you're already outnumbered.
I for sure would have hit like 2-3 of them.
Yeah,
before I got like.
But 7's tough. See, me, I'm a very smart. I like to think like, okay, if there's 7 of them at that point, guys, you want my shit, you want my jewelry, just fuck it. I'm not gonna win 7-on-1.
Bro, but whenever he said that was my uncle, I'm like,
we kind of knew though.
Wait, when he said that, I was like, and what?
Yeah, Garik,
I literally said, and what?
I swear, Garik did that. He's like, you got a problem with my uncle? And then Garik was like, yeah, and what? And Garik was sitting down. It was the fact that Garik didn't get up and tell him, and what?
Yeah,
it was the fact that Garik felt so confident to sit there and be like, and what?
Yeah.
And then that's when they kind of broke character.
He was like, nah, fucking,
yeah.
See, because they probably thought shit was sweet, and then you put him in your place. He's like, okay,
okay, that's your uncle. Do something about it, but and then in my head, I'm like, bro, small world. Like, I'm about to get my ass whooped by 7 people. I mean, I would have stood my ground for sure, but 7-on-1 is not fair.
I would have stabbed a couple too.
Yeah.
I would have got motherfucker in the neck if I had to. I literally had my phone like
story,
this.
Though, but that's why I don't like going out, and like, it's just so weird to me. Like, could have been real,
Yeah, I mean, the other day,
what could have happened?
This is like complete different, like, whatever, but just to like your point of like you don't really like going out. I went out, I was at a gym, and then this random like dude came up to me. He's like, hey bro, do you have a minute? And obviously, like, I'm assuming like he's a supporter, and I'm like, yeah, what's up, bro? He's like, oh, can I talk to you? Like, can you come here? I'm like we could talk right here, bro. Like, it's all good. And he goes, okay, so like I came out with this brand, like my shirt I'm wearing right now. Like, do you think you could post on your story? And I'm like, wait, hold up, bro. Wait. I'm Brandon, bro. What's your name? Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, sorry. And I'm like, and then also, do you want to ask how I'm doing? Like, I'm human, just like you. Yeah. I'm not what did I use?
Statue.
I use something else. I'm like, I'm not a money machine. You just come to me to use me to post something for your story. Come up, ask me my name, how I'm doing. I'm gonna ask you how you're doing. What's your name? How's your day going? And then you could ask if I could post something on my story. Then he's like, okay. I'm like, so let's try that again. He's like, oh, what's your name? I'm like, Brandon. He's like, oh, how are you? I'm like, I'm good. How about you, bro? He's like, I'm good. I'm like, okay, now did you need to ask something? He's like, yeah, I came out with this brand. Do you think you could post on your story? I'm like, I'll give you my manager's number. You could talk to him. If there's a fee, you got to pay the fee, and we'll talk from there. But that's how you approach someone, bro.
Yeah,
like,
it's manners, respect.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm human.
Came up to us and just took a picture and walked away.
This is actually happened.
Dude. And they're old. They're old. Yeah. This guy was like 26. He wasn't like a little kids. I don't mind.
Yeah, because they're nervous.
They're nervous. Yeah, I don't care. It's the older people. I'm like, dude, I'm human. Like, just like you. Like,
bro, they do me dirty sometimes. Like the girls, they'll come up. They'll be like, "Can I get a picture?" Not you.
And they give you the phone. Let me guess. They give you the phone to take the picture of.
Like hella rude. I'm like, okay, bitch, I don't want a picture with you either.
Bro, I already know.
Like, I didn't even say, do you want a picture? Like, they just straight up be like, no, not you. And they giggle. I'm like, fuck you then, bro. Yeah, I'm straight up, bro. I didn't say fuck you to her in my head. I'm like, fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, they've done that before. Especially they'll be like, oh my God, Britney, I love you. But not you. I don't fuck with you. But bro, I love you. Can I get a picture? Like, and I'm just like, and I'll look at them and I'm like, no, that's not okay.
That's your man.
Yeah, I'm like, no, that's not okay. And they're like, can I still get a picture? I'm like, yeah, but you don't got to talk to him like that. Like,
don't talk to me at all.
Garik, world's most hated Garik.
Yeah, I'm like, I just don't think that's cool. That's my man. At the end of the day, I understand you fuck with me.
Yeah.
But in order to fuck with me, you gotta fuck with my man.
It'd be rare if they do it to her, but they'll do it acting funny. Like, they'll try to be funny with it.
But some girls would like laugh and go along with, oh, that's so funny. But I respect her. Yeah. No, he's my man. You gotta respect him. If you like me, you like my man. If you fuck with me, you fuck with my man. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's just the new generation. It's just like a little like the manners aren't really there, like, or the social skills, because they're so just like. Everything's through a phone, like
Sometimes I understand the excitement. I really do, because there's been times that I see people and they ask for. There's no hi at all. It's just, can I have a picture? And I see how much they're shaking, and I don't sit there and call them out. I don't do it. I see you're nervous, and me and Garik will even sit there and be
get nervous too, bro.
Yeah.
You get nervous too, right?
Yeah, I do get nervous.
Like a nerve-wracking.
But me and Garik will sit there and talk to them and be like, it's okay. You don't have to shake.
I tell them too. We're nervous too. Like, don't worry.
I say, I'm like, don't. I'm like, if you cry, it's gonna make me cry. Don't cry. Don't cry.
I'm like, don't. I see them shaking sometimes, and I'm like, don't shake. It's okay.
Yeah,
it's okay. I'm like, let's take the picture.
Yeah, I make sure they know that I'm nervous too.
Yeah, that's good too.
Yeah, I always come with a very welcoming thing.
Yeah.
If I could tell that you're nervous, I understand. But it was that situation, like how you said.
Yeah.
It was the.
It's not their fault. It's their parents' fault.
It's not.
See, when it's the kids, that's what I say. Mm-hmm. If they're little kids and they're rude and stuff, I can't even get mad. I'm like, they just weren't raised. Like, it's okay.
It's their parents' fault.
Yeah.
No, the kids though, I'm like, yeah, sure. Yeah. Sometimes I see kids come up to us and I tell Garik, I'm like, why are these kids watching our videos?
Same.
I'm like, why are you watching my videos?
Oh, what about, does this happen to you guys? Oh my, for some reason this pisses me off. So the parent, they'll have the kids and they'll come and be like, I have no idea.
Oh my God, dude, I knew you were going to say that.
I have no idea who you guys are, but my kid knows you. So can they get a picture? I'm like, what's the point?
Yeah, and they're like, who are you guys?
Yeah, like I have,
hella loud too.
I have no idea who the hell you guys are, but my kid knows. Can they, like, okay, if you don't know who we are, that's okay. I don't expect everyone to know us. We're not fake. We're not A-list celebrities. That's cool.
You hit that spot on, bro. That happens with so many times.
But why do you need to say it? Why do you need, like, is it like an ego thing? Like, oh, I don't know you.
Yeah.
But my kids do. Okay, well, maybe you should be a little more respectful if your kids look up to us. You know what I mean? Like, it just triggers me a little bit when they're like, I don't know who the fuck you are.
Yes.
But they know you.
God,
so can I get a picture?
Happened.
Dude, I'm like, bro.
That's literally happened to us before. That there was a mom and she's like, I don't know who y'all are, but my kids do. Can they get a picture?
Exactly.
And I was,
dude.
It caught me off guard.
You don't gotta say that.
Just say my kids know you. Can I get a picture?
People are staring too.
Yeah, people are staring, and I'm like, oh,
and
what do I say to
I'm
that?
holding hella shopping bags. Like my fingers are ripping.
Dude,
like I don't let her hold the bag.
Right? Just be like, hey, can I get a picture for my kids? Why do you have to throw in, I don't know you personally. Like, I'm too cool. I don't know you guys. But like, dude, just...
Bro, that happened to us. And then on top of that, we're with Scar. And she's like, why do you have a guard dog so people don't come and take pictures with you?
She didn't. No, she said it you just sugarcoated it. You just sugarcoated it.
Just even saying that is like disrespect. I can bring my dog wherever the fuck I want to bring my dog.
Garik just sugarcoated it, but her kids were like, we were in Macy's. I remember exactly. We were in Macy's and it was her son and her daughter. And the kids were like, can we get a picture with you? We really love your guys' videos. And we said, yeah, stand on this side because our dog's not too friendly.
Yeah.
Stand on this side, let's get a picture. So we
the kids are sweet. Like,
super sweet kids. So we're like, just stand on this side. They're like, yeah, cool. And the mom's sitting there with the camera and she goes, do you guys purposely do that? You purposely bring out your dog so people don't take pictures with you, huh?
While she's taking
oh
my.
And
it's
I was like,
some like weird like face. I'm like,
and I was like, and me and Garik just looked at each other and I was like, no, actually, we bring our dog out for our own protection. It's not so that people don't.
Not even. We want our dog to like spend the day with us.
And
it's good outside.
Social. So. It's social anxiety that our dog has that we're trying to work on.
No, he's actually good social though.
Yeah, he's super good. But
he loves the mall. If we say mall to him, he'll freak out.
He goes crazy.
Scar's favorite word is the mall.
Yeah, he goes crazy. He wants to go because he likes to work.
Yeah, bitch. That's why we're there. We brought him there because he likes the mall, bitch.
So he sits there and he likes to work.
Yeah.
So it was just that caught us off guard, and I'm like, oh, fuck, like
you don't even know what to say. I don't want to be rude back.
Exactly.
I'm not a mean person, so but in my head I'm like,
you want, hell yeah.
Yeah, but
whatever.
It is what it is.
It comes.
It is what it is.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
It is what it is. It happens, but honestly, my take from it is the fact that I was able to sit there and ask the girls, kind of sit there and tell them, how are you? And even you being able to check somebody like that and saying, first off, my name is Brandon.
Yeah.
Is super good because sometimes people don't see that. And I always was taught by my parents, manners are a big thing. We would always go to our family events. And my grandma's really big about this on my Hispanic side. Me and my brother always would have to sit there and go and say hi to everybody as soon as we walked in.
Yeah.
As soon as we walk in, we have to say hi to every single person.
That's good.
I'm not going to say nothing, but there was cousins in my families that would immediately go to the couch, go on their phone. Yeah. Not go and say hi to nobody, nothing.
That's so disrespectful.
Yeah.
And the minute if me and my brother didn't say hi to one person, my parents would get it.
Yeah.
And be like, well, your kids are so rude.
Yeah.
They didn't say hi to so-and-so, this and that. So growing up, I immediately always knew I had to say hi, how are you to every single person. Me and my brother walk in everywhere and always immediately say, hi, how are you? How have things been? This and that. That's how we were brought up and raised that's the right etiquette.
Yeah.
That's what you have to do. Hi, how are you? I understand the excitement sometimes.
Yeah.
I do. Like, I used to be like that.
Yeah.
I used to be like that too.
Once we see shaking hands, once we see nervousness, we understand.
Or if it's like, even like, okay, for a picture, it's like, oh, they're excited. Can I have a picture? Okay. But it's, oh, can you post this on your story for me? Like, you're pretty much asking me to explode your brand, make you a bunch of money,
get to know you.
And you, first of all, I don't control that. My manager is gonna ask for a cut. It's a fee. I can't just post a shit on my story. But not even a, yo, what's up, Brandon? Like, how are you, bro? I have a quick question for you. Like, none of that. Just like,
can I
hey,
pull you to the side?
You're a money machine. Can you make me some money and post this on your story? I'm like, bro, just get the. No, I actually can't. But you could take my manager's number and you could whatever. But
it's just
how you got to do it, bro.
It's just manners at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You said it right, though. You said you did say it respectfully, too. Like, I can imagine. But...
yeah, and he was trying to, like, pull me to the side, ruin my workout and everything. Yo, can I talk to you over here to ask me that? Like, I was like, no, we could just let me know right here what's up. Like, blah, blah, blah. But whatever.
I understand that. But honestly, It's getting super late, you guys. I think we talked about a lot of juicy, crazy stuff.
It's never too late, actually. We're about to go film a truth or drink.
Yeah,
I know. This was an appetizer with the ace of spades and the tequila shots.
Appetizers.
This is bad.
Yeah.
But if you guys want to go watch that, it's going to drop in 2 days, Sunday, Brawadis channel.
Thank you.
It'll be linked down below in the description. So, well, actually, it'll be probably linked down below in the description.
2 days later. We'll update it.
Yeah. It'll be there.
You guys are good. Don't even trip. It'll
be there. So just look out for that. But thank you so much, Brandon, for coming up on the podcast. It really means a lot to us, especially since you're our first guest.
That means a lot to me. That means a lot to me. That like I said, I don't know if I told you this on camera or off camera, but this podcast is gonna blow up, and I'll always look back and be like, damn, I was the first guest on now the world's biggest podcast. Like
legendary.
I appreciate
this
that.
This is gonna be legendary.
Of course,
it's gonna be legendary. But yes, you guys, our first guest is finally here. I know you guys have been waiting for it. After all this time of just me and Garik, you guys don't have to see our faces anymore. There will be more guests coming soon, so stay tuned for that.
Get my brother. Get my brother on here.
Rug, come on here,
man. Get Ruggy on here.
I know you're hella busy and stuff, but
he'll make time for you guys. He loves you guys. He'll make time for you guys.
I love you too, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you so much again. Comment down below who you guys want to see on the podcast, and we'll make it happen.
Before we go, I just want to say again, like, I love you guys. You guys are like literally like family. Like I don't feel like a collab right now. It feels like I'm hanging out with my friends. So like there's opportunities where me and my brother have had to collab with people like bigger, and it would probably benefit our like career, but we don't mess with that. You guys are like, we mess with like genuine people. That's you guys. So thank you guys.
Same with you guys, bro.
I appreciate it.
Love you guys. Ever need us, bro? Hit me up, bro. I'll literally drive San Diego. I got a Hellcat, bro. I'll get there quick.
You'll get there. Yeah, you'll get there a lot quicker than I got here.
Someone's fucking with you, let me know, bro.
No, I got you. You guys are real ones. I appreciate that for real. It's hard to find people like that nowadays. So
super hard. Loyalty is key. Please keep your loyalty. Give the video a big thumbs up. Subscribe. Hit the post notification. And we are out.
Peace the fuck out.
Peace.